Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Microphone Monday.
Life's a trip. Once upon a time, I was on this trip, right? And let me tell you what an adventure it was. There was three of us all cooped up in the old scale Delta, riding dangerous and dirty like we down with Helter Skelter. It was some guy named me, some nobody named myself, and then of course I, right? So anyways, we cruising and shit trying to avoid the uniformed man and his canine companion named Ren 1010. You see, I like to lay low like a lack on four flats, but that's hard to do with me in the back banging dope like it's rap. The only tune I hear is myself saying, "Pump your brakes, gym shoes, we headed for a trap." By this time, he already hired in the kite on Cloud 9 without the hype from Skype. It's no more Delta 88 over here, partner. We on Delta Airlines now, sucker. Quick, fast, and in a hurry to get to my stash. I weave in and out of traffic, careful not to crash. Hard pacing and speed racing, I proceed down the congested road of construction, dodging pitfalls and potholes when I'm confronted by a roadblock on this path to destruction. As I look into the rear view, I hear myself say, "Hey, homie, turn around. I just saw a sign saying we're approaching the avenue of hellbound." Hellbound or heaven sent, it don't matter to me. He just wants to get as high as some Superman named Clark Kent. With that being said, I said, "Shut up, pussy. You wasn't scared when you decided to ride out. So if you ain't down, then jump out, because we ain't trying to hear what you crying about." Shit, we finna make it to the stash, partner, no doubt. Now shut up, sit back, and pout. Just then, I popped the clutch and hit the gas. The clutch, huh? Okay. A Delta ain't got no clutch, but it's my story, so I can say what I want. So like I said, I popped the clutch, hit the gas, and watched time pass and the engine rev fast, while I smiled and laughed and looked back and told myself to kiss my ass. That's when I hear me say, "Fuck kissing the caboose, I'm ready to get loose, so take us to the stash so I can get my juice." After barging through the barricade, it becomes obvious to everyone that we are now on a fast and speedy trip straight to death or incarceration. And let me tell you, this ain't no stretch of the imagination. Ain't no more first class over here, partner. It's nothing more than I at the back of the bus cruising along Route 666, all in an effort to get my next fix. That's right, sucker. We in the fast lane speeding balls, but it doesn't last. As I pass the exit of sobriety, I instantly become powerless and lose all control of the vehicle I was embodied in. Completely helpless, I then suddenly attempt one last effort to avoid the crash, but it's of no use because before I knew it, smash. Shaken, rattled, and rolled, and let me tell you, this trip wasn't worth the stroll. Myself didn't make it, and neither did me, but I did. Talk about overcoming obstacles. The grief associated with such a loss took a toll on my psychology, but what could I expect when I was the test dummy on a crash course in mythology? You see, it's clearly evident that I am now at the crossroads of life and death. So what am I to do? With no more gas left to fuel my addiction, I am stuck with a decision that I must analyze with careful precision. Do I settle for a round-trip ticket, or do I insist on a one-way? No. No way do I want a round trip. Shit, that would bring us right back to this bitch, right? Right where I started, right? Right. No 360s here, man. I didn't want to start back at square one, so I chose to jump the gun and just run. Where am I going? From point A to point B, where I can sightsee for free and not flee. That's right, I chose the U-turn equivalent to 180 degrees. As I blissfully stroll down the yellow brick road of sobriety, I am amazed at the peace, joy, love, and serenity that overshadows the vicinity. Oh yes, this is much more comforting and promising than that of my previous trek. I must admit that I'm anxious to find out what my future holds next. Now that I'm on the road to recovery, I believe I may make a pit stop at the Love Shack on Happiness Boulevard. I'm entitled to do so now. After all, I do have my clean and sober sobriety membership card. So what if I'm a recovering addict with a once tarnished reputation? I know where I'm headed to now, partner. That's right. The pinnacle of success is my final destination.
Order your copy of The Poet's Lounge and The Poet's Vault by Preston Hall on Amazon.com. Sobriety for Society 2020 campaign. Let's get it. This is the funniest shit I've seen all day.